Hey, what's up, you guys? Come and sit down and shut the door. Sussex Squad and whoever else. I see you honorary members lurking in the corner. Get in here. We have to talk. London Bridge is officially falling down, and I double, triple dare Kensington Palace, Buckingham Palace, or even these derangers to deny otherwise. Do you guys know what just happened? You guys, Camilla has just announced that she's taking months off of work and she's not coming back till close to summer. You guys, what does this mean? I'll let you know. It could mean a lot of things. It could mean that Charles is close to passing. And she's like, screw this. I got to spend time with my man. Or it could mean there's this weird theory going around that I think is starting to look like it makes sense. You guys want me to say it? Of course you do. That's why you're here. Okay. First of all, let's talk about what we actually know. Then we'll talk about clown Camilla because, baby, she gets no sympathy. And then we're going to talk about this weird theory going around. But you guys, I think the theory actually makes sense. Okay, let's get into what we actually know. Okay. The Times and the Sunday Times, that is the right wing magazine. They love the royals. And this is directly from the palace. They have said the Queen will take a break from official duties after leading the monarchy in public since the King's cancer diagnosis was revealed on February 5th. They said that although Camilla has risen admirably to every occasion, even driving for 6 hours in each direction to Salisbury Cathedral to ensure she didn't miss one of the King's charitable commitments, she's earned many people um respect. Okay, that was from the Sunday Times. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. First of all, this new slim down monarchy of Charles looks like it's a die down monarchy. What in the world is going on? We need to talk about this, all right? First, Charles's cancer might be worse than reported. I mean, Charles really is really old. Although I did do a little research into this, and by no means am I an expert on cancer. Cancer actually spreads more rapidly on young people because Charles is so old. He is weaker, but that means his cells replicate at a slower rate. Now, pancreatic cancer is really, this is what the Greek, what is it? I was about to say the Greek mafia. The Greek Rhoda have said, uh, it's pancreatic cancer. It is bad either way, whether it comes slow or bad. It's really hard to win against pancreatic cancer, okay? But here's the thing, right? It seems like they all just put up a closed till summer sign on Kensington and Buckingham Palace. Let's not forget, Sarah Ferguson has cancer too. Edward and Sophie are on vacation, but truthfully, Edward already announced before all this happened that he was a little ill and he was taking a break from royal duties. Sophie said she'd step up. Will and Kate, because Kate can't be overshadowed by anyone. Imagine Sophie overshadowing you. Was like, no, you can't do this. So now they're on vacation. Okay. Princess Anne is the only one not yet on vacation. So let's recap. Kate's missing. William has bruises, maybe a puffy eye, definitely has why his dad has cancer and his 80-year-old stepmom is working to pick up the slack. William looks like he just came off of a ski holiday because if you zoom into those pictures, like I said in my other video, a lot of people were focusing on the bruising, which is bad enough. But he has the tan lines from when you're wearing ski goggles. Okay. That guy, Thomas, who they said deleted himself, but now it's open to investigation because they don't know, right? Camilla is now saying she's not working anymore. Okay. And I somehow do not think people really understand how drastic this is. Now, again, if you did not think so in the beginning, everybody should now seriously think that Kate is seriously sick. And again, I do think Kate's mom is with her. And I've heard rumors of this, but I believe this. And this is why Kate hasn't been photographed. But they're definitely not on any of their public estates. She's definitely being hidden at some undisclosed location. hidden or hiding. We'll talk about that in a different video. It's also weird and just pointless how they stage that whole fake hospital stay at a hospital she obviously wasn't at. They probably they probably could have just hidden her with zero questions asked and no one would have noticed because Kate takes off months at a time because she's raising the future king, which I will admit is a job in itself. That is a job title, but Kate also wants to compete with Meghan and take all the shine. That can happen. I personally do think that whatever is going on with Kate is so serious and so dire that they had to soft launch her being in the hospital, her surgery, just in case things went or have gone bad. I don't think they could have come out like 2 months from now and been like, yeah, guys, Kate's deleted, right? Because she's actually been really sick and we've been hiding it. What they have to do, I think they didn't expect people to not care so much, but the royals and the palace still act like they're in feudal times where they're like, the king says the sky is green, and everybody's like, yes, your highness. I don't think that they expected people to question what they said so much, right? I don't think that they expected people to really inquire. I think they always thought it'd be like, oh my God, Kate's sick. And then they'd be like, oh yeah, and 2 months later, oh, things aren't going. And they could soft launch what was going on. And we would be like, oh my God, I didn't think recovery was going that bad. It's just the fact that the royals, to me, they're super dumb with communicating. They never expect anybody to answer back. And I think, again, this is supposed to be a soft launch, releasing things over the next few months until they say Kate is deleted, paralyzed, crazy. I don't know, something. Okay. So that's what's going on with Camilla taking the duties. Now, let me just say this. Let me tell you something. You can't outrun karma. And this goes to Camilla. You can't, I don't actually care why she's taking off because Camilla's a horrible person. And y'all can be like, okay, but pray for her. Listen, I am not God, nor do I pretend to be. This is above me now. This is in God's hands. If you want to leave a little thing, how dare you? Everybody deserves. Pray for them. How evil. Man, shut up. This is above me now. This is in God's hands. If you care so much, go pray to God to save Camilla, Charles, whoever else. Baby, I do not question his timing. I do not question whatever he sees fit to happen to them. That will happen. But can you imagine Camilla? She is freaking out right now. Why? Because if Charles is, as the Greek press reports, actually close to death, what does that mean, guys? What does that mean? What is Camilla? She is the queen's consort. Camilla lied, manipulated, schemed, laid on her back, right? Literally took phone calls where King Charles was trying to be sexy, talking about tampons. And she had to she was probably throwing up in her hand on the other end, but she was like, baby, the crown's mine. Can you imagine scheming, doing everything you can to win the Game of Thrones only for a twist of fate to pull it all away? Camilla has not even been queen for a year. She might only be queen 4 years. She might be the shortest crowned queen in history. Ask Anne Boleyn. Honestly, she actually might. All that lying, all that scheming, all that manipulation. Now, I do know since Charles didn't want her to be the queen consort. Charles wanted her to be the queen. But I Googled it and they said that it's a lot of controversy because it's not clear on whether Camilla is going to actually be queen if Charles passes away. They said that's going to have to be a decision made by the royal family. I can already tell you right now that William will probably be having her hauled off in handcuffs, right? While he has like a mop with a wiglet and like too dark eyeliner called Kate sitting next to him. You guys, listen. Okay, listen. Honestly, this is some karma for you. You lied and schemed to get to that seat, and now it's being pulled away from you. Because at the end of the day, Charles was the only reason you're sitting there. You want to talk about somebody Well, I'm not going to talk about somebody getting on their knees to get ahead because you know what? That's Camilla. Now let's talk about the theory that everybody is talking about on Twitter. So I have to bring it to you guys, netizens, Tattle Tells, to actually see what y'all think. Y'all ready for this? Okay, this is a little out there, but you know, there's an emergency at the palace. I repeat, there is an emergency at the palace. Something's off. Even Camilla is not the last one. She's not even the last one standing. The only people that are standing are people that weren't invited to Sandrum. I repeat, the only people that weren't affected were people that weren't invited to Sandrum. Think about it. I'm not saying that there was some type of poison or espionage or Putin having a go. I don't know who their enemies are. I really don't. I do know that the one time all the royals are together is Sandringham or Sandringham. I do know that was the last time everybody was together. I do know that there was an ambulance racing on the 28th like a bat out of hell. The Queen Mother died of quote unquote cancer. Fine, whatever. Charles now has cancer. Kate is so sick we can't even see her. Her mom has not been seen since Kate was seen on, what was it, her all white Christmas. Remember when she was strutting, proud of the fact that she had been outed as a royal racist? And she, instead of having shame, she wanted to lean into it because she said, oh, no, 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 no. I'm not ashamed of this. This is good for business. I'm glad I'm holding these British upstanding values. What is the child going to work out? Remember when you praying for people that when they get healthy, it does not make them better people. That happens in A Christmas Carol and with Scrooge McDuck. It does not make you a better person. It doesn't. Look at Boris Johnson. Look at Boris Johnson when he got the bid. Remember what happened to him? He came back and said just as many dumb things and just as many dumb policies. But forget about that, right? Because let's get back into this theory. So just hear me out, okay? And yes, this is my theory, but it's circulating also. Okay. So we have all this going on. Everybody that was in Sandringham is either sick, unavailable, losing their sick, Charles, unavailable, Kate, losing their GD mind, looks like William. Edward also said he was taken off because he was sick. Sophie is now with him, right? Fergie has cancer. The only people left are Anne and Andrew. Y'all, where was Andrew the night this all happened? Camilla's even taking off. So this slim down monarchy has no one working for it except Andrew and Anne. Anne doesn't give two hit nots, right? She was raised for a life of service. That's all she likes doing, raising her horses and like fulfilling her daddy's wishes. But what about Andrew? Has anyone seen Andrew? Does anybody know where Andrew's been? Huh? I'm being serious. Where was Andrew? Did he creep into like the Christmas pudding? Huh? The turkey, the roast fowl? What was in your hands, Andrew? That didn't look like salt to me. Everybody's digging in, and he's like, no, 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 no. Pheasant makes me much too ill. You guys enjoy. But all jokes aside, we don't know what's going on. But if you were to believe it, would you believe that maybe, I don't know, something involving some type of poison, weapon, something happened? What would you believe? I believe something very, very, very bad is going on. And now that Camilla's taking off, it could just be because Charles is close to passing, which makes William not showing up even more disgusting. I don't care how you feel. Harry got on a plane and drove and flew miles to be with Charles, even though he didn't deserve it now that we know what happened with Rayback. I'll do a video about that, right? Kate, she's with her mom somewhere, if you ask me. I don't know, you guys. I'll tell you one thing. We cannot overlook this one. There is an emergency in the palace. And at this point, please let me know your theories in the comments. Because at this point, the people saying, oh my God, it's nothing. They're the ones that sound stupid. Because we don't know what it is, but baby, it's something. And Charles, who would have thought that Charles and William would be the ones to bring down the monarchy. I know who, Diana. She tried to tell them, King Harry. Y'all, it's looking more, whatever's going on over in Saltine Islands, Harry and Meghan should thank their stars that they are safe in America. Rejection actually is protection, always and forever. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. This is going to be a heavy upload day, Sussex Squad. Yeah, talk to y'all soon. Bye.